All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wawaka Kwadash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth. To the rest of the church who believe as well, you men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So you have to depart from this place. You can't be so emotionally caught up in Babylon. Your emotions for this place, that could be a casualty against you. Having your heart set upon a society that was already predestined to be destroyed in the first place, that's silly. That's likened unto a man who gets with a woman. He knows that she's a whore. He knows that she's no good. But in his mind, he sees something in this woman. He sees potential in this woman. But this woman has no thought in her mind to change her ways whatsoever. But he feels, oh, when I talk to her, she understands me. When I talk to her, her voice is just so soft and delicate. Her skin is just so soft. She listens to me. But she's a whore. And seeing that she's a whore, why are you setting your emotions upon her? When it comes to Babylon, the great whore, you shouldn't be setting your emotions upon this place. She's no good. And it's already predestined for her to be destroyed. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Look at the soil here. The soil here is polluted. Esau is destroying the soil with something known as GMO seeds. Chemical trails being flown through the sky. Our food, we don't even know what we're really eating. All we can do is hope that we're eating what we're hoping to eat. You might not want to eat a home-cooked meal, so you go and eat something that's real quick, something that you can get within minutes, at a fast food joint. Because Babylon, this society, is so quick-paced, you don't always have the time. Most of the time, you really don't have the time that you would desire to want. Because this is not our rest. It's polluted. These women, you can fall in love and then she can destroy you. Not all women are like this, but many women, you can fall in love with them and they can destroy you. It would be the worst thing you've ever done in your life. Something that felt so good, something that made you feel so loved and cherished, can also burn your world up, man. Why? Because this society is polluted. We live in a society where someone can break in someone's home, and if you grab your gun or a knife, whatever you have, and you lodge it into their back, showing that they were facing away from you, the one who's guarding and protecting their house, can go to prison for murder. This place is not right. Okay? It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. And our people are sorely destroyed. Our people are absolutely destroyed. Okay? All right, let's go to Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So our people have been destroyed here in Babylon. And a part of the reason why Babylon is destroying our people, just devouring our people like bread, is because of their lack of knowledge, their ignorance to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that brothers are bringing out all the time. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is rejecting our people for their lack of knowledge. The knowledge of what? The knowledge of the scriptures. Because the Lord's mind, the Lord's ways, what he likes and he doesn't like, it's found within the Bible. Okay? Which is a collection of books that was set up for our learning today. Here it is. I'm driving to work right now. I have to wait on my paycheck. I don't get paid every day like we're supposed to. I have to wait to receive my money. Then I'm surrounded by enemies on every side because this is not my rest. And I understand that. But the beauty of it all is we're finally at, that point in history where we can see salvation. Salvation isn't 2,000 years off. Salvation draws nigh. Salvation is in our generation. We are about to experience something that all the prophets of old wanted to see, and they all went to the grave. They all died. Okay? But all the prophets of old, who Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai sanctioned to come up from the graves through reincarnation, they're here right now. And they're doing this work. And a lot of you men, you hate the men who are actually reincarnated from the past and doing this work. You hate the men who want things to be right. You hate the men who like things to be done just. You want brothers to be treated fairly. You care about the little guys, the guys who haven't been in the truth that long, but you still look upon them, highly favorable. You have a certain mentality in this ministry because you want things to be done right. You will have enemies. And that includes enemies of the household of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And our people are destroyed for the lack of what? The lack of knowledge, because they are rebellious. And being in this oppressing city has totally polluted the minds of our people. I'm going to stop there, go to Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 1. Now, this is speaking of Nineveh, but this can apply to Babylon today, seeing that Babylon is also likened unto all the wicked kingdoms before it, and that includes Nineveh. America, aka Babylon, aka Egypt. Another nickname would be Nineveh. Another nickname would be Sodom, likened unto Sodom and Gomorrah. America takes on the spirit of all these different kingdoms, which also goes into what? Reincarnation. Not only are we reincarnated, kingdoms are reincarnated. America is a reincarnation of Rome. Let's go to Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 1 here. Woe to her. America is also known as a her. Babylon the Great is also known as a her. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. So Babylon is an oppressing city. And if it's an oppressing city, you can't say it's your rest. Jay can be driving, police pull him over, and all because he doesn't have his license. He gets a ticket, he gets locked up. You got to have a license just to move around. You got to have a passport just to leave a continent. You got to work a job for someone else who's getting rich off you just to pinch pennies. And even if you make decent money compared to what that business is making, you pinching pennies. Okay? So this oppressing city, Babylon the Great, because it's very great in wickedness, It's not great in doing the right thing. It's great in wickedness. It's also great because it's the top empire right now, although it's fallen. Okay? And then after America, I would say it'd be China. Then after China, it probably would be Russia. Okay? But the top empire, as what people will call the top empire right now, is America. And America is an oppressing city. And America is great based off of oppression. America's great based off of lies and robbery. Okay? And our people love it here. And they're going to be destroyed if they're not of the elect, because all the elect are going to repent. Period. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stayed thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly, as in an instant. And guess what? This economy is going to break suddenly. The staff of bread is going to break suddenly. There's going to come a time where this society is going to be gross darkness. Physically, because spiritually this place is already dark. And the Lord's going to manifest that to where it's going to be a very dark time that we're coming into. All right? Let's read verse 12 again. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel. So this is the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is thus saith the Lord, not thus saith me. I'm just a servant, just like my brethren. We're servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But the beauty of it all, if we're obedient and we're doing what he's asking us to do, we are friends of Yahushai. So the friends of Yahushai are bringing out this word. And if you got a problem with that, you got a problem with Yahushai's friends. And that's just the truth of the matter. All right? Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall. So imagine you might be chilling at the crib, and then out of nowhere, suddenly your ceiling just caves in on you. Big ass couch falls on top of your head, crushes your bones, out of nowhere. Whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. That's why our people need to turn back to the Lord. You know, our people have been casting off the Lord long enough. And he'll destroy you in your security. It will happen instantly if you keep playing with him. But our people want to put their trust in this place. But I got to get into this job, so I'm going to go ahead and close it and give all thanks and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.